So today's Friday, it's Fish and Chip Friday, it's the 22nd of September. Temperatures, they say, because I'm in a different place. I'm not at Camposol, I'm at Cartagena. It's 28, they say, but to me, it's a lot hotter than 28. I'll just see if I can, I'll tell you a little bit more about where I am in a minute. If the people that live here probably know what I'm doing, but for the people that don't, this time of year in September, Cartagena staged one of the biggest reenactments of Roman fighting, I suppose. And I got Michael, he's the top man, he's the first one in, everybody else is top people. So yeah, that's where I am today. Now, every now and again, I might flick it around because you might see a Roman soldier, but you might not, because I'm a little bit early at the moment. Now it started all week. I'm not too sure. I've never been to this event before in my life. Every time it comes up, I'm always too busy or I'm doing something else. And obviously we had the COVID, and I believe this is the first one since after COVID sort of thing. I think they cancelled last year for some reason, but this year it's definitely on. I managed to walk around some of the they call it a camping, yeah, like a camp place, but to me I think it's more like a beer festival, because there was all bars there. But as always, I got there too early. The afternoon manana thing, I managed to catch a couple guys that were walking about and asked them what's going on, and they said to me, 4:30, which I'm a little bit early yet, they're going to be coming down to this place here. And what it is, it's the big reenactment. Now, like I just said, you can just see behind me all the seating. Now, I ain't got tickets for it, so I'm hoping I'll be able to peek through, unless the security bloke catches me, who's just walked past. But hopefully I'll be able to sneak my camera through one of the holes there and capture some of it. Probably won't capture much of it. I think I've got another half hour yet, so I thought I'd just gabble on. Anyway, today's topic, believe it or not, because I've still got a topic to chat about. Today's chat about is from Richie, and Richie wanted to know how far is the beach from Camposol. Now, I have mentioned this before. Somebody asked more about, can you catch a bus to the beach? But just to remind people that don't always come in and watch all my gabble, I'm sorry about the, I'm just trying to get it up a bit. I see what it is. I ain't got me I haven't got my stand today, so I'm actually holding my gimbal. I think I've got the sun's coming in that direction, so, but I am sat in the shade, even though it looks like my bonce is in the sun there. So you're gonna see me jigging up and down, like I said. So that's today's chat. I've got a couple of, oh no. Now, Drainhole, he's a top man, Drainhole Hammers was asking me, what's roughly the time that I'm on doing these live vids every day? And to be quite honest, Drainhole, I just love that name. I haven't got a time. I'm an ex-military man, and I've always been not breaking the rules, but I'm not one to sticking to rules, if you get what I mean. I don't like saying I'm going to be on at so and so time. To me, it puts, if you understand about ex-soldiers, they don't like pressure. Anyway, I'm not completely brainwashed into the military. I just come on when I feel like it. So, Drainhole, what you're going to have to do, is, if you up on the top right screen on YouTube, you see a bell. Now, if you tap the bell, that will send you a notification. I do know that some people have done that, and it doesn't always come in. So sometimes, every now and again, you probably have to tap the bell just to get those notifications. And I think you get like about a couple of minutes before I go live. I try to go live and leave it for 5 minutes to get people in. That doesn't always work. I always found, really, I just do it when I feel like it. I mean, today I was going to wait until I got back home, but I think when I get back home, I'm going to be a bit knackered, and also I've got to take the dog out. So this is why you got me here today. And at the moment, there's not much I can show you really. What I can do, I can just show you the other side of this screen. There's not much of a view really. Down the bottom there, you can't see it. There's a lovely water fountain that, you know, looks pretty impressive. Now up here, I believe is where all the Roman soldier guys are going to be turning up. But like I said, I'm a little bit early today. What I might do in a moment, I might just walk up, see, just to prove it's all live. But anyway, going back to what regiments were you in? I'll put that down in the chit chat, shall I? So, like I said, Richie was asking how far is it to Camposol to the beach. Now, obviously, when you ask the estate agents, they're just going to tell you the same as probably what I'm going to tell you, depending on where you are. And I think the best bet is once you're on the RM3, and that's the road that comes off Camposol, that's like the main road. It's going to take you to the first beach. And I think it's a good beach. It's a good beach to sit on. It's not a good beach to go out in the sea in, but it's a brilliant beach, and that's Bolwevo. Now, Bolwevo is where the sand sculptures are. It's a lovely beach. It's a massive beach, lovely sand. But for swimming, you've got to be a good swimmer there. It's not where you can just walk out into the sea. It's a bit of a drop there, apparently. I'm not into going in the sea because of all the jellyfish and all the other things that it have hanging around. But a lot of people go. A lot of people go in the sea. Ball surfing is a big thing at the moment. Yeah, anyway, so it's 14 minutes. I'm giving you the Google time. Obviously, it's in the car. Some people cycle down there. Obviously, it could take a bit longer, probably about half hour on the bike. Electric bike, probably about the same really, because it's sort of up and down. And then the next beach is down in the port. Now, the one in the port, what I call the main port, that's what I call the centre of the town. That beach is lovely, and that's great for kids because you can walk out quite a distance, and you know, obviously with your kids, and you can go out quite a distance. Lovely and sandy during the summertime. They've got lots of things going on that beach. I mean, and also you've got all the bars and restaurants. That's a good place to go. Now it says 20 minutes. I think it's probably 20 minutes, but I think by the time you're parked up, you're probably talking about half an hour altogether. There is an underground car park there. It doesn't cost much. No, I've been told in the evenings it costs a little bit more, but during the day it's pretty cheap. Or you can just park about in one of the side streets and walk down for nothing. And then another place I like going to with the beach. I mean, we're quite close to, obviously, the coast, and there's loads of little beaches and coves. Some of the areas are a bit rocky. Another one I like going to is the Planner. You probably hear me talk about that. I think I talked about that yesterday. But is the Planner? It says 24 minutes. I would say more like half an hour. You know, taking a nice slow drive. And as you drive right through the town, there's a free car park on the right-hand side. You can park in the side streets. This time of year, there are some sort of like little bars and restaurants open. It is a bit quiet in the winter times, but it's still a good time I go there. In the summer, it's obviously packed. You've got your lifeguard, all the other toilets on the beach. So you've got 3 beaches there. And like I said, the time's really from 14 to 24. So, you know, within less than half an hour, you're at a good beach. There are other beaches. A beach that I used to go to years back was Pacelli's Beach. Now, that was about half hour drive from Camposol. And that was a lovely beach for kids as well. In the summer, you used to have a bar on the beach. And then it all went pants. The guy that actually owned the land where you could park your car on, he decided he had enough of all us freebie people, and he wanted to reclaim the land because he owned it. And it's, to me, it's been a mess ever since. You know, I think the council will come to some agreement with this guy, but to me, it's ruined it. And if you check out my players, I did some lovely videos of Pacelli's Beach, but to me now, it's not one of my favourites. You can still go there. I think you pay €3, but it's not like it used to be, for me anyway. But you ain't got to go far, guys. There's loads of beaches about. So I've only got 14 in the house. What's going on? Have I got a crap signal? Probably not. We've got some more people walking by, but they're not actually actors. Or can I call them actors? Maybe not. So what I'm going to do before I sign off, then I'm going to walk up this walkway. We might catch some people dressed up, then we might not. I don't know. So you can do me walking. You can hear me puffing now because I've had a problem breathing lately. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I think I've got somebody coming down here dressed up in uniform, so I'm going to turn it around now. Okay. let's get that right. So I'm coming. Oh no, they're going into the arena. So I've missed them. I think looking at them, they look like the Amazon ladies. Yeah. So I'm going up here now. I'm gonna miss them, guys, because I'm not quick. Yeah, they're all dressed up in their gear. Now, like I said, it's going to start at 4:30. So anybody down at Cartagena at the moment, I think a lot of people have gone down to like the main part of the town where the council building is, where the tourist information office is. Now, what this is, you can see here, is the old army camp. It's the old fort. And this is where they do the reenactment. I don't know if you can see it very well, but just over there, you got some catapults. Now, they actually fire arrows, not with arrowheads on them. So people do get hurt. And when I saw the guys that told me about this, those shields are solid. They're metal. So if you run into that, you're going to hurt yourself. You know what you're doing. So I would presume these guys do proper training. Yeah, so it looks like we're all getting ready. Now I can see up there, there's up on the top, I can see people walking up that top bit. What I might do later on, because I'm putting a video together for me Camposol Explorers, it's just showing this event. Especially if you're on holiday and you like reenactments, this has got to be one of the best. I've got 18 in the house. I've only got 16 likes. Come on, you're getting this live. You're not getting it really pre-recorded. This is all actually happening now. So I'm just babbling now, and I. But you can see at the top there, on the top of that stand there, you've got the cameras up there. They'll be filming the event. I can see another camera right over there. I'm going to see if I can walk around and look down on this. But I did notice that there's a fence up there, so I don't know if that's been fenced off. So I might just hang around here a little bit longer. And can I see anybody else coming down here? Probably not. So I've got 14 in the house. People just, obviously Friday afternoon. Looks like a pirate there. I think he's come to the wrong event if he's a pirate. Anyway, apparently today in Cartagena it's a holiday, so all the school kids are off on holiday, so it's a long weekend for them. But me, I'm always on holiday. So Susan's, I can see I'm going to read the comments now, because I don't know if you can see right up there, you can see an airplane. So I got a feeling this is where the Spanish Air Force probably hang out now. And also behind that, for people that's been to Cartagena, you can see the lift that takes you up to the gardens. That is worth it. I think it costs you a couple of euros. You go up in that lift. If you look back this way, you can't really see it, but there's an old ball ring which they're doing up at the moment. But you go up to that park, that looks over the whole of the city really, and also you can see the big Roman arena. You can look down on it. You can also see the harbour, the cruise ships come in there. You can also see, I'm getting all this information, and also you can see because they build the submarines here. This is a Cartagena. Its main history is it's a huge naval port, and obviously this is before Franco coming out, and I think this is one of the last places that Franco actually took over eventually. But yeah, this is and that wall that you can see now, that it was their perimeter wall for Cartagena, because Cartagena back centuries ago was all surrounded in water. It's like a big island. Years ago, yeah, a long time ago, a couple of centuries back, obviously during the Roman time. So Cartagena was its own fortress. So you got more information, but there's still nobody. I don't know what time it is. What's the time now then? I was coming up at 4 o'clock, so I suppose I am a bit too early yet for all this stuff. And I don't think you're going to be hanging around for half an hour. But what I might do, I might go up where those people are at the moment, up there, and if I can get up there, look, this, you can see them now. See, I'm not messing you about. These are real people, all dressed up there. But they didn't want to be on camera. They said no. They didn't really, did they? You got this, look, the security are being told what to do. You can see the security guys there, because I ain't paid, so they definitely not going to let me in there. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just go up here a little bit and just see what's going on up here, and then what I might do is I'm going to go around the back, but I'm not going to be babbling for that long, because I've only got 14 in the house. That's not many. I think what it is now, people are queuing up to go into the... Yeah, people are queuing up now, because like I said, it didn't start at 4:30. We got somebody selling coconuts. I think they are. Oh no, he's selling cold drinks, because you're gonna need a nice cold drink later on. So not a big queue at the moment. Somebody selling. So you got there's a sign there. They'll be gone within half an hour. I can just see it now. So anyway, I'm gonna go going up in your shorts. Yeah. So I'm gonna go up round the back there and see if I can get a better shot. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna be putting a video together for this event anyway, and you can probably watch that later on. So I'm gonna say, there's another guy coming down here, a gladiator. So anyway, I'm gonna say adios amigos. Let's turn it back round. So you'll all be babbling for 20 minutes now. So he's there straight away, Keith. Anyway, adios amigos. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll let you know how this event went. Did I actually manage to capture anything? I'll let you know. Anyway, adios.